Talofa, happy vayaso o te ngana tuvalu, happy Tuvalu in Language Week. Welcome to another episode of the Pacific Health Talanoa with Lorenzo Kaisara. Today is day 3 of the Mental Health Awareness Week 2021 in Aotearoa. And this year's theme is Take Time to Kōrero, Take Time to Talanoa, Mate Kōrero ka ora. A little talanoa, a little kōrero can go a long way. And joining me today to share about the awesome work that they do for our men is Jamie Lowe and Rick Keery. Welcome on the show, whānau.
Thanks, Lorenzo.
Thanks for having us.
Great to be here.
Pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much for taking the time out of your business schedule, to come on the show on this platform to have a talanoa and kōrero about the amazing work that you do, for Tamaki Health and the awesome service that you offer to our tāne, our men, especially Pacific and Māori men. Now, Jamie, can you share with us the overview of the men's group program that Tamaki Health offers?
Sure. So the men's group goes over 6 sessions, and it's kind of split up into 2 sections, sort of like a soccer coach trying to teach his team how to play soccer out of a book on the sidelines. It's not until they get on the field and kick the ball around and know the weight of the kick and things before they can really sink their teeth into playing. So part of that experience is the first part of the men's group, where the men have an opening question to get their voice out into the room. And then there's they pair up and talk about their week and what's keeping them up at night, what's causing them stress, and then they share it with the group. So it's really about opening up more. Often in society, we kind of put a smile on our face. We don't open up to all of ourselves. We don't give people the more what's going on underneath. So it's the practice of doing that openly and supportively. And then we have a break. And the last part is around skills. We just learn skills around knowing ourselves in a deeper way, understanding our feelings, what's going on for ourselves, and how to be assertive about asking for support and learning to listen and support others. So it's around communication mainly.
Well, thanks for that, Jamie. That kōrero just, if I can sum it all up, is about creating a safe place, a safe environment for our men to come together and kōrero and share their feelings and share their experiences, as well as understanding about, their health and, with that hope to get some sort of, support from you and your peers. Now, I understand you, Rick, you took part in the men's group program, and I'm aware that you benefited, from taking part in it. Now, can you share with us your experience, when you joined the men's group, please?
I mean, it was awesome to join it, because it is hard for us guys to find a place to let our guard down, you could say, because of how society has
Absolutely.
proven us to be. We've got to be like that rock, we can't show anything, sort of thing. So just getting into it and finding out that we're traveling down similar paths, we're in a similar boat, and it's so opening to just know that you're not going through this alone, that us guys, no matter how tough you are, what have you, we're all the same inside. We feel, we do feel emotions, so yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Rick. It's not easy to come on a platform, especially, online and social media, to share your testimony, but I take my hat off to you, Rick. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And I know Pacific men and Māori men have so much pride, and being called as Pacific leaders and leaders within their families. That sort of stops us from reaching out and from opening up about some of the the underlying issues that we bottle in. And then, when we get hit, by that storm, we explode, and, it doesn't come out, really good. But anyway, coming back to you, Jamie. Now, kōrero, talanoa, sharing, coming together, and how masculinity can stop men from having kōrero about their feelings. What would you like to share about that?
How the community can help them. I guess most men are told from a very young age to man up and don't cry, don't be a wuss. It's a sign of weakness or a sign you're not a real man if you embrace feelings or show feelings. A lot of our culture is when we are friends with people, we kind of give them a hard time, a rubbing or tease them and things. We're not so good as in New Zealand at really sharing what we like about our friends and things like that. So it's just around societal norms, I guess, and that changing. And I do see it changing. Yeah.
Now, using the term kōrero and talanoa, coming together, the share and fellowship, is it working for our men's group?
Yeah, there was a good study done on our men's group that had really great results, that it's definitely working. Yeah.
That's great.
Definitely, it's a big help.
Coming back to you, Rick. Now, how did you benefit from from taking part in this men's group in terms of your health or your hauora?
Well, it's gotten a heck of a lot better, to be honest, because I've had quite a lot happen in my life, especially in the past 7-8 years now, and just communicating my experiences with the groups that I've been a part of, and seeing other guys, just looking at you, and you can see something within their body language of saying that they're on the same boat, and that they've traveled down a similar path. And with my friends as well, how I am extremely lucky with some of my close mates, how open I am with them, that if I need them, they're there for me to drop at a hat. I mean, I'll just quickly give an example of that, where a friend of mine, I still have ups and downs, so I was having a low, and he had been messaging me and I hadn't answered. And then one day he just like, look, I haven't heard from you in a while. I'm worried. If I don't hear from you today, I'm coming around after work, and you're extremely lucky I haven't told my wife yet. So, and when I read that, like, I'm not going to lie, I teared up, and not tears of sadness or anything, but tears of like happiness and joy that my mate is there for me like that, and I'd be even more trouble if his wife found out. So, and just seeing that, and their relationships with me as well growing and being open is just fantastic. And it's all thanks to being part of this men's group and learning these skills.
Wow, that's great. That's awesome, testimony there, Rick. Now, feeling lonely, that's one thing that stops our men from reaching out and asking for support. Coming to you, Jamie, can you share some ideas and suggestions, about normalizing men seeking support and talking about their feelings and what they're going through, please?
Yeah, I think it's a natural response with our vulnerability or our more shameful feelings to keep them to ourselves. We don't want to, we tend not to want to stand up on a chair and scream them from the mountaintops. We try and minimalize ourselves, stay in bed, kind of hide, and usually hiding them to yourself, they just have more and more influence over you, these negative thoughts, when you keep them to yourself. And there's something that beautiful that happens when you share them with family and friends and loved ones, trusting loved ones. When as soon as it comes out of your mouth, you see it in a different way. And it doesn't have so much influence over yourself. And any men struggling with that, even writing it down can help as well. But it's always best to have that connection. It's a massive part of healing, is the connections.
I'm here, Jamie. Awesome kōrero. Now, Rick, you benefited from the program, and now you're helping other people, your mates. What other thoughts, what thoughts would you like to share with other men who are looking for answers and who are looking for a program like the men's group program that Tamaki Health offers?
Yeah, with that is, asking for help, it just shows immense strength and power within yourself, especially coming from a guy's perspective, that it's not a weakness, it's powerful. It shows a lot of strength and whatnot. And again, to ask for that help, like there are flyers around that get passed around when the classes are coming up, especially within your local doctors that you're with, and just asking them to see if you can get onto this, and I'm pretty sure, I think the information can come out in many other forms of mediums from different forms of social media, and a medium like this as well, that word of mouth, getting it out there more, so just ask around, and to find those places you can get the help, and until then you can find those trusted mates that you can be open with.
I like what you said about, asking for help and support. That doesn't mean you are weak, but it means that you are willing to learn and that you are willing to make some changes, positive changes. I love that, Kōrero. Thank you so much, Rick. Now, Jamie, can you share the importance of being open within a whānau, or family structure?
Yeah, for sure. I think that being open, it's not just being open, but it has to be the right environment to be open. Because sometimes when you share your vulnerability and you get hurt over and over again, you can kind of mistrust, lose trust in things. So it is a family issue. It's not an individual issue. And I'm a big believer in family therapy coming together, or even the family sitting down shoulder to shoulder with a big brainstorm. What's working in our family? What's not working? How can we change this or that? What is everyone's needs? And everyone do need different things. And letting that all out there to all get on the same page, have the roadmap on how we do this together. Yeah,
I like that, Jamie. Can I just add that not only you ask for support and help, you choose the right time and the right space, the right environment to kōrero and Talanoa. But you also have to be very mindful of who you open to and who you share to. Because if you talk to the wrong person, to the wrong people, that can actually worsen the situation, and you'll find yourself in a more difficult situation. So it is also important that you talk to people that you trust. And I believe that, Jamie, as a facilitator of this Manuscript Program that Tamaki Health offers, I believe that you have the right skills, you have the right experience, and the right understanding about our men, that, our men can come to and ask for that help. Now, brothers, do you have any final comments or any, final say about, our kōrero today before we conclude?
Just thanks for having us here and getting this information out there more, because it's very beneficial. And the more people, or the more guys that come into this and see those benefits within themselves, that's an amazing feeling to see, when you participate in a group and you see guys change over the course of 6 weeks. It's amazing, learning new steps that you can help within your own life, and giving that back is just an amazing feeling. So get into it,
Jamie?
Yeah, I think when we're kids, it's our parents' job to know when things aren't going right, to understand us, find out what we're feeling and what we need. But as we grow up into men, we become our own parents. And so it's our job to listen to our own feelings, to listen to what's going on, and to make sure we get the support we need. And if we don't listen to ourselves, it's almost like neglectful parenting to yourself. And it doesn't work over time. So it's a very courageous thing to stand up and see the difficult things to see about yourself head on. There's nothing more courageous about something you could do than that. So it is changing. Yeah.
Thank you, Tane. Thank you, whānau. Thank you so much, brothers, for coming on the show and share about the awesome Manuscript Program that Tamaki Health offers. Now, men, the stronger we are, the happier our families are. Now, let's have a look at the local doctors competition video to celebrate the Mental Health Awareness Week. They are giving away a $500 present card. So we have a kōrero with a theme through video, arts, photos, or words about what you do for your hauora, your well-being, and comments. Don't forget to comment in their video. It could be as simple as spending time with your whānau, listening to or playing music, being out in nature, cooking or baking. Any videos, photos, pictures, or comments will be accepted as entries. They will draw the winner after Mental Health Awareness Week on Monday, next Monday, the 4th of October. Terms and conditions apply. Let's check it out. Hey, Talanoa, kia ora whanau, Lorenzo Kaisara here. For Mental Health Awareness Week, we are giving away a $500 Proceed card. Our local doctors team want to know what you do for your well-being, your hauora. But for me, it's doing very simple exercise like boxing to keep myself active.
To help with my well-being, I take my dog for a walk.
I like to be outside and sit on the hammock.
Let's talk about mental health. Let's talk about Tamaki health.
Why not theme it? Such as headgear or hats.
I like to go for a walk. I like to exercise. I like to get outside.
Let's talk about all the good things wellness support team provide from the shelf.
One thing I'm doing for my hauora during this time is trying out a new skill, which is baking.
I follow my spiritual guru, guide, and my friend, the Swami.
My name's Josh Stent, and in order to look after my wellness, I like to put on some tunes, go for a big run, and just shout the world out.
Let's talk about mental health. Thank you.
Want to win? Drop a video, photo or picture in the comments below to show us what small things you do for your hauora, and you're in the draw to win a $500 Proceed card. We can't wait to see your tips. Happy Mental Health Awareness Week whanau, and remember, take time to kōrero, mate kōrero, ka ora. And also, take time to comment, drop a video or, photo or picture or anything, You can just, have your lunch, have your kai, and take that photo and send it to the local doctors team. Don't forget to visit their Facebook page and click in that video in order for you to go into the draw to win. You might be that lucky winner for the $500 Proceed card. Now, thank you so much, whanau, for tuning in today. I love you so much. Don't forget to take time to kōrero, take time to Talanoa and share about your feelings. If you're going through any mental health struggles, don't forget to ask for help. It is, asking for help does not mean that us men are weak, but it means that we are willing and that we have that open mind to kōrero and share about our problems. Let's do that together. And don't forget to get tested and get vaccinated. I'll see you tomorrow.
Squad, baby. Rex, J. Sands.
Let's go.
Oh, say I'm say you are complete to me, I get you. By the way that you move and the way that you smile. Say, oh my Dorima, baby, you be giving your hand, I'll take you anywhere. You give me something that I never had. Cause you care, but about to me and the family. Say, why you waiting on me to talk to you? Yeah, I'ma listen what y'all say. Yeah, don't move out in the come here. Yeah, they on the nail, to dirty wine, girl, dirty wine. Yeah, say, Tamaki, no te paito, quiero say.